Hudson. Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson.
Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson of the day. Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson of the day.
Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson call of the day. What? Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson call of the day.
Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson. Ray
Hudson. Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson.
This is what Dan wanted. This is what Dan wanted. He wanted a call of the day. He wanted Ray Hudson call of the day. What? Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson.
Ray Hudson call of the day.
Hudson.
Ray Hudson.
Hudson.
Ray Hudson call of the day.
Of the day.
Ray
Hudson.
Ray Hudson.
Hudson.
Ray Hudson call of the day.
Of the day.
Ray Hudson.
Hudson.
Ray Hudson.
Hudson.
Ray Hudson call of the day.
This is what Dan wanted.
Ray Hudson.
This is what Dan wanted.
Ray Hudson.
This is what Dan wanted.
Ray Hudson.
This is what Dan wanted. This is what Dan wanted.
Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson. Ray
This is what Dan wanted.
Hudson. Ray Hudson.
Hudson call of the
This
day.
is what Dan wanted.
That song makes me want to dance specifically like Aaron Glenn on the sideline. There's there's something about that song that just feels like a blocked field goal that you think is going to win you the game, and that you're not going to engulfed by all the jet that engulfed Aaron Rodgers. Greg Cody.
So you don't want the call?
I mean, play the open again, maybe.
He's probably got to do it again.
Greg Cody.
More.
Yeah, I do need to hear it again.
Yeah.
Actually, I need to
Yeah.
hear it one more time.
I don't want to do this.
If
Are we
that's
really
okay.
gonna-
Yeah, I need to hear it again, please. Thank you.
Ray Hudson.
Please, no.
Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson.
Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson call of the day. Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson call of the day.
Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson call of the day. What? Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson call of the day.
Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson.
Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson.
This is what Dan wanted.
It is what I want.
Are we done?
Not until the World Cup.
This is what Dan wanted.
Every day until the World Cup, we're going to play Ray Hudson sounds.
Call of the day. He wanted Ray Hudson call of the day. What? Ray
The reason I was mentioning Greg Cody is because he wanted to talk about Messi. Is the Ray Hudson call of the day, does it involve Messi or does it involve somebody else? Let's hear it.
Messi! Are you kidding me? Come on! This man is absolutely mainline to pure footballing magic that belongs in a different galaxy altogether.
Look at smiling Greg Cody. The Greg Cody Show featuring Greg Cody. Do you talk about Messi this week? Because I know you always want to talk about Messi, and he was great again.
Actually, we did not, but I wish we had because he just never ceases to amaze Messi. first of all, he resigns, which would have been huge news down here, except it was fully expected. But still, he resigns for at least next season, World Cup season.
Still huge news.
Miami Freedom Park season.
Still,
yeah.
it is still surreal to see him in a uniform playing in our city. It's not normal to me yet.
No, in 3 years, I still have not gotten used to saying Inter Miami, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi plays for Inter Miami. It's a mind blower and always will be. And then this guy, they played DC United, which is not a good side. I mean, I thought Miami would have no problem with that game, but they were behind 1-0, and Messi scores 2 goals. I was at the game, so I did not see them live, only on replay, but this guy just never ceases to amaze. He's 38 years old, and I'm not going to say he's still in his prime. He isn't. Go on.
But he's fading in a way that LeBron James is. He's still so good that even if he's not in his prime, he's still a marvel, a physical marvel.
What do people need to know about the Greg Cody Show featuring Greg Cody, which we have not promoted enough today? What is on there? What is exciting? Why should people find the Greg Cody Show featuring Greg Cody today?
We have on Brad Williams, the official comic, official stand-up comedian.
He actually has
of the
beef
Greg
with
Cody
Dan
Show.
right now. He doesn't like how Dan's just using Brad. Anytime Dan wants to reference anything small, he just says Brad Williams, and Brad's noticed.
Yeah, which is funny. It's a funny quote. You got to go to it just for that. But he talks about being in the new Spinal
Can
Tap.
you just tell us what he says?
No, that way you wouldn't go to the podcast. What am I gonna? I give you the menu.
I feel like Zaz isn't going to go either way.
I give you the menu. I don't feed you the dinner. I mean, you got to go there to get it. He talks about being in Spinal Tap. Talks about all kinds
Great
of
Elton
interesting
John
stuff.
stories. He
Great,
shot
yeah,
a
perfect.
scene with them.
Tells a crazy story about a massage
Tell us about
incident. I will invite you to go to the podcast.
Did you
and
know that
listen
he
to
played
it.
hockey?
I've seen that photo of Brad Williams when he was little.
Yeah.
St. Elton John played
What do you
hockey.
mean when he was
When he was a
little?
little kid.
What do you mean
boy.
when he was
Dan,
little?
see, you always-
Oh, da-da-da-da-da-da.
That was Dan, Brad.
We talked about it on the hockey show. You can listen to that interview.
Oh, look at
There's
this.
teases
Glomming
everywhere.
in on my tease.
Well, should I listen to the hockey show first or Greg's show first to get the full context of the story?
Well, you listen to Greg first because that was the most recent thing, and then you can come on over to the hockey show.
Oh.
There you go.
Don't forget, check out Zaslow Show 2.0, player.
Well, hold on. Is Brad on there? Is there any Brad stories on there?
On mine?
Yeah.
Whenever I want.
Also, Kane's Insight going to be live.
Yeah,
on Wednesday
Kane's
as
Insight
well. A media company that I don't know if anyone wants to hear from me that listens to this show on the Miami Hurricanes. It seems as though the topics dry up a little bit when we're winning. But if you'd like to hear,
We haven't talked enough about Miami today for your liking.
Honestly, we
kidding?
can do. Let's wrap up the show
You
and
must be
only
kidding.
talk about Ruben Bain.
You must be
I don't have
kidding.
a show, so nothing to promote.
Also, speaking of Miami, because Miami, you can listen to that every Friday.
Brad Williams sent me a text the other day asking, when people say that someone is at your beck and call, are they ever at just your beck? I don't even know what it is to be at your beck. I don't. When people say the phrase that someone is at your beck and call, what is beck? What is the beck?
No, that's not the root word of beckon. Beckon means to summon someone.
No, but it's at. I don't believe
It's
it's.
not beck and call. It's beck and call.
Right, B-E-C-K-O-N.
Is that what you're saying?
I thought it was beck and call.
No.
I didn't think it was beck and call.
Yes, it is.
It's beckon, B-E-C-K-O-N call. It's not beck and call.
It is
Correct.
beck and call, but beck is a shortened form of beckon.
Okay. hang
Didn't
on.
know that.
How about Greg Cody?
Wasn't aware of that, but you would not be at someone's beckon, right? You never hear that. It's a beck and call. I thought beck and call was redundant. I thought to call someone is to beckon them. I thought those two words mean the same thing.
You could argue it's redundant, but beckon means make a gesture with the hand, arm, or head to encourage someone to come nearer
Come on
or
in.
follow.
I am beckoning you.
Come on in. I'm welcoming you.
Yes, beckon. I beckon you.
Don't do that to a vampire. Because they can stand outside and they're only allowed to come inside if you invite them.
Is that true?
But they'll try to trap
Like
you.
cops, they have to tell you if you say, "Are you a cop?"
Yeah.
Vampires are the same.
Vampires are like cops.
You have to invite them in
have
to
to
come
invite
suck
them
your
in.
blood.
Right.
And
What if they have a warrant?
Vampires or cops?
They have to be
They're
invited.
like cops.
Yeah. This was covered in the classic film Lost Boys and then later in Sinners.
Right. Canes fans looking for a better game from Carson Beckon.
Good call.
Thank you.
Who fed you that?
Look how proud he is. He's prouder of the bad jokes than he is of the good ones.
I feel like you can hear in the way he talks when he's been fed a joke.
Is that right? First of all, I was not fed a joke. I don't want to praise or blame anyone for that. I'll take it all on my own shoulders.
Let's talk about the Rams for a second because they really impressed me in defeat. And I know that the way that we do these things is if the Colts don't get an offsides call at the end of the game against Denver, we would talk about them differently at 2-1 than we do at 3-0 because they would have lost the game. And generally speaking in that sport, there are so few games and they mean so much each game that when a team loses, we become bottom line about our assessments of them. But there's not a team that impressed me in losing more than the Rams did yesterday. And Dominique Foxworth is saying on his podcast that the Rams are the best team in the NFC. And he will get no argument from me because what they did to get ahead of Philadelphia, like I said, the biggest play in that game, I understand that people look at the blocked field goal at the end, but before that, the Rams could have ended the game by simply converting a 4th and 1, and it's just Philadelphia never gets stopped on that, and we underestimate how bad most quarterbacks are at that. Jalen Hurts, obviously very strong in the lower body. Same with Ruben Bain. Mike's beloved Ruben Bain is ridiculous how strong and explosive he is in the lower body. But I saw last week Caleb Williams did the quarterback sneak very poorly. 4th and short is still a situation that scares a bunch of offenses. And what you hear in Philadelphia, when they know the tush push is coming, this is such a unique and interesting thing, what is happening around the tush push. A fan base that has won 19 of 20 games and has an unstoppable play is laughing as the nation gets bored with 12% of your plays last week were the tush push. Not this week, but last week. And that's obviously too much. But when they get the solution in these circumstances is always to tell the team, well, if you don't like our play, then don't allow us to get into 3rd and 4th and short. But they have a play that is annoying, is not fun to watch, and was the difference in that game yesterday because the Rams had 4th and 1 and got blown up. And the Eagles never lose yardage on short yardage situations. It happens to every other team in the league, but it never happens to Philadelphia. And their whole game plan is to make sure to get into 3rd and 4th and short situations.
When they have 3rd and long and the ball is spotted just short of the marker, the crowd cheers. They like it. They like knowing we're going to come out.
This is what's coming.
For the bullshit that makes everybody mad and is going to make us really happy.
But how cool is that to have as a fan base that you know that your team, in football specifically, where you have to be stronger than everybody, that your team has a play that everyone else hates, and also it's something that can't be stopped because it's just so physical. That stadium has something that they love that everyone else in the world hates.
Yeah, Eagles fans should be embarrassed by the tush push. They really should. It's a play that should have been made illegal. Every time I see it, I think, really? It's cheating. It's cheating. I don't care who does it.
It's not why I watch football. I'd watch rugby. If I wanted to see that, I'd watch rugby.
Yes.
So Miami did a lot of that against Florida.
They did.
And I don't love it, but I love it slightly more when it's my school.
But why is it cheating? I don't like it either, but why is it cheating?
Because you're pushing somebody. Let them do it on their own. Let their blockers block for them and let them run. Don't get behind them and push them over the line.
Football's notoriously unphysical. So.
I think it's
lot
literally cheating.
A lot of pushing in football, though, you'd argue.
Not in that way.
They're constantly pushing each other.
Not in that way.
Well, what about like that play where then it ended up not being called a touchdown? That there was still movement, and then they said dead ball.
That was a patently bad call.
Okay, but what's the difference between the pushing there and pushing for 1 yard?
Why do you have to watch 5 times? You couldn't tell after the first?
I could, and I enjoyed the malfeasance of it so much I had to keep watching it. It was ridiculous.
The Marty Brown one was weird because it wasn't like the other plays in the game where they would get dragged by. He just never stopped moving. He was running into his own guys, was never touched by a Florida guy, and squirted out.
It was weird. Can I play for you guys something here? I want to get your thoughts on this. I don't know what the context is on this, how fast this person is moving. But whenever I see this anywhere in South Florida, people running with a baby stroller and a baby in it, it's something I look at and say that seems like it could go wrong in a lot of different ways. And somebody has set a new baby stroller mile world record by running a mile in 4 minutes and 26 seconds.
And that's not a doll. Like, if there's a doll in there, I am fine with all of this. And I don't want to be the guy that's like,
I don't like it.
Offended by everything.
Either.
But
No,
this
I don't
is,
like
it makes me nervous.
Yeah, I don't like it.
There's a man running at a very high rate of speed with a baby. And I know that it's one of those strollers. It's made for this running. So, like, I know it's going to probably end up safe, but I don't like this.
Yeah, I was going to say, does it matter that it's a 3-wheeler instead of a 4?
Well, I think it's designed to be, like, run with. But still, it's just, this. I didn't like it. That's what I thought about this. I saw it. I said, I don't like this.
It's a danger to babies everywhere. We can agree that running that fast in a stroller with a baby seems, and baby skulls are small or soft. We've got to be more careful with these things. But we do sound like a bunch of people that are going to outrage the baby stroller running community with our softness in general.
On the record, F them. Shouldn't be running with a baby. F you, baby runners. Running on a track. 4 miles or a mile in 4 minutes, what does that end up being? That they're running like 18 miles an hour or something.
It's ridiculous.
That's way too fast to be driving with a baby.
Yeah, it should be against the law, in my opinion.
And I don't. Once again,
that's right.
Like, maybe you put some sort of protection on the baby just in case that there is some sort of, because the baby wasn't wearing like a helmet. There was, I don't know, like, it just, more steps should have been taken for safety.
There's an unnamed woman in my neighborhood who jogs pushing a stroller.
What's her name?
I'll tell you off the air.
Which is actually more dangerous because there's cars around her, where this guy was clearly on a safe track with no cars around.
Well, she is on a sidewalk, but nevertheless, and she's not running at the speed that guy was.
15 miles per hour is what it ends up being. That's a speeding ticket in a school zone.
Yeah, absolutely. And she's doing a steady jog with the stroller in front of her. And, what if she hits a crack in the sidewalk? All of a sudden, they both go, head over tea kettle or whatever the hell that expression is.
For frame of reference, how many miles per hour was this runner?
15, roughly.
So Jordan Davis was clocked at 18.59 miles per hour. It's the fastest speed a 300-pounder has ever reached as a ball carrier since they started measuring these things in 2017 per Next Gen Stats.
It's also not impressive to be running with strollers that are designed for that. With ball bearings, that thing just glides. It's not a physical accomplishment pushing a stroller. Yeah. You don't have to do anything. You could probably push it with one finger and that thing would go downhill like that.
Ridiculous.
Can you guys look up for me, please, whether in that competition it actually has to be a baby and can't be a doll that weighs the same amount as a baby? And Greg, what is the head over tea kettle is not the expression. What were you going for there?
It's something over tea kettle.
Okay, thank
you.
Why are you looking at me?
Okay, I'll look it up
Look
instead
it up.
of you. Okay, very good. Thank you for putting the work on me.
I'll look it up.
Before we get to Weekend Observations with Amin El-Hass and Chris Cody, can you tell me what we're doing with Weekend Observations next week to sexy it up a little bit?
We're doing the same thing we did last year, which is our Weekend Observations predictions pool. If you would like to win a trip for 2 to come hang out with us in studio and be at our next Miller Lite watch party, which I believe is going to be at a Flanagan's. It's going to be in October. And it's going to be super fun. You win a trip for 2 down here to be in our studio, to come to this watch party. And if you want to know how to do it, you make your picks. You win it all. Go to DraftKings.com/pools for detail. That's DraftKings.com/pools for details to sign up, how to win a trip for 2 down here with us in our studio and our watch party, all thanks to Miller Lite.
Greg, according to Merriam-Webster, it's ass over tea kettle.
What are you celebrating?
It's a family show.
Not what
He's
you
not going to
said.
say that.
What did I say? Rear?
You said head over
said
tea
head.
kettle.
Oh, okay. Well, I had the wrong
part
end.
of the body.
I had the wrong end of the donkey. The theory was the same.
Let's do Weekend Observations now that Amin is here, and quit wasting Amin's valuable time, please.
It is time for
Amin
to share his game notes. No one in the media will tell you what happened better than my boy.
Amin.
Weekend Observations is presented by Miller Lite. Then it felt like it was standard procedure. It felt like it was business as usual. You line up, you hike the ball, you kick the ball. What's so hard about that? But yesterday, just like that, make no mistake, blocking field goals is back.
Yes.
Jordan Davis can scoot.
It's crazy.
He followed the block field goal with a 61-yard touchdown return. I heard Mike just mention it clocked in at almost 19 miles an hour. I hope they had the oxygen tank ready for him. Travis Kelce and Andy Reid getting into a tiff on the sidelines. I know this playbook all too well. This is how you preempt the eventual breakup.
Really?
You just plant little arguments here and there. They wasn't a necessary argument. You're winning the game, but let's do it. Let's get everyone going a little bit, just so that when it happens, we're like, oh yeah, I remember when they fought on the sideline against the Giants in Week 3.
Historically, it's an indicator for them making the Super Bowl.
Maybe not this time. Georgia Tech, Miami, ACC title game, collision course.
Mike says he's not worried. Mike says he's not worried about that one. He says he's not worried, and he should be.
No, he hasn't been worried the last 2 years.
It's not at Bobby Dodd at noon. I'm okay.
Well, 2 years ago, it wasn't at Bobby Dodd. I believe it was in South Florida.
He didn't fumble.
I have to check my records.
Okay, keep expecting that Miami team to show up.
All right. I just hope that you guys have an opportunity to kneel to win the game.
Oh, we will.
Okay. Will you kneel?
That trash talk really petered out between you two. I thought there was going to be something there, but it was just empty. I hope you have the opportunity. I hope you have the.
Trying to keep it moving. His time is precious.
It's valuable, apparently. Yeah. What's the clock at, by the way? How does Zaslow look at himself in the mirror after that game? Embarrassing. I'm talking about physically. How do you look at yourself in the mirror?
Oh, no.
What should I be embarrassed about?
I don't know. You look like you drink soda.
He didn't go to Florida. He went to Santa Fe.
And when he looks in the mirror, he sees Bryant McKinney.
Russell Wilson reminds me of the viral Decent Man song in that I hate him and I never want to see him again. Daniel Jones leading the best offensive output through 3 games in Colts history.
It's crazy.
Rumors of his demise were greatly exaggerated. McCorkle Jones completing 27 of 41 passes for 284 yards and the win. Rumors of his demise were greatly exaggerated. Comedy comes in threes. I wish there was someone named Jones who had a good game on Sunday. There wasn't. Jackson Dart, we're ready for you. Haynes King, showing he can do it with his arm. Don't look at the stats. Just trust me on this. He did it with his arm. Greg Cody, stay strong. There's a silver lining somewhere in that storm cloud called the Dolphins. I'm sure you'll find it.
Thank you.
Why do HVAC companies all have USA flags on their trucks? Like shrink wrapped on it or on a bumper sticker or flying over or whatever. Is anyone hiring an HVAC company because of their patriotism?
Put it on the poll.
Is anyone not? Is anyone not hiring an HVAC company because of the lack of patriotism?
Put it on the poll. Put both of them on the poll, Juju, at Le Batard Show. Is anyone hiring an HVAC company because of their patriotism? Is anyone not hiring an HVAC company because of their lack of patriotism?
Like, my AC's out, but this guy, I don't know if you love America. I'll wait the 10 days for the other guy. Asia Wilson, 4-time MVP, GOAT. Cal Raleigh hit his 58th home run this weekend. If Cal Raleigh came up to me and punched me in the throat, and the cop showed up and asked me who punched me in the throat, I would say nothing because I got punched in the throat. I can't breathe. Caitlin Clark being fined $200 for disparaging the officiating via social media is the equivalent of LeBron James being fined $135,000. Double standard. After I get my win back, after getting punched in the throat by Cal Raleigh, when asked by the cops who punched me in the throat, I would still say nothing because I ain't no snitch. I really don't think Donald Trump knows how adjectives work. Assuming I was a snitch who got punched in the throat by Cal Raleigh, when asked by the cops who punched me in the throat and shown a lineup of all possible culprits, I would say I don't know because I have no idea who Cal Raleigh is.
There it is.
Yeah. Top 5 things to do while being ignored. OLI. Be Cal Raleigh. Number 5, rob a bank. Number 4, cheat on your significant other. Number 3, subvert democracy. Number 2, weekend observations. And the number 1 thing to do while being ignored, take a nap. When we go to trial for how I got punched in the throat by Cal Raleigh, and the DA reads back my original statement to the police about how I don't know who Cal Raleigh is, and I say that's correct, and then they pull up a transcript of weekend observations from August 27, 2025, and read verbatim how I called Cal Raleigh historic, iconic, and legendary, I would just say I don't recall. Which is how Aspiration co-founder Andre Cherney responded to Pablo Torre's revelation about the Aspiration Investment Committee, which, okay, Kawhi's no-show job. I don't remember.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
That is how you do it.
Damon Dash has all the moral values of a 15-year-old. Pat Beverly and Trey Young arguing is like my microwave and my toaster having an argument. Who the hell cares? Speaking of hell, Art Briles. Those are the weekend observations.
I mean, that'd be cause for concern. That's brave little toaster territory. Appliances talking to one another? I mean, that's national news, perhaps international.
They're not top line, man. The toaster, the mic, come on, man. Yeah, fridge, oven, stove top. If you're one of those fancy people,
that's
got to
a
separate.
poltergeist. That's a poltergeist then. At that point, you have a poltergeist.
Wait, though, if you're trying to rank, if we were ranking kitchen stuff, the microwave would be pretty hugely important. I think I'd put.
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean, no?
Although, has the air fryer kind of mitigated the importance?
It's
It has
thunder.
You're living in the early 2000s there with microwave.
The air fryer is good, except there are times, Chris, and I know this might be hard for you to understand, you don't want things fried.
Burn.
it's
Just
good-
anything heated up
It's
is
good
better
to
in
heat
the
it
air
up.
fryer.
It's like putting it in an oven. We are so lucky to live in a time where such an advancement to kitchen appliances.
Thank you, air fryer.
It happened just like, we were the same generation that got an iPhone. Like, we are pretty lucky in some respects.
You're saying the microwave is not a Hall of Famer in terms of kitchen stuff? Because
It's a Hall of Famer in the same way that Dolph Schultz was a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Like, yes, you did it back then, but in today's game, you have no place.
does the air fryer make toast? Because
Of course. It does bagels. It reheats pizza.
It does.
Like,
It
it's
takes
an
forever.
oven. It's
The
just
air
a mini
fryer
oven.
takes forever.
That's the only negative.
Yeah.
It does take a little bit longer.
But it's faster than a regular oven.
If I'm making chicken wings, it takes me a half hour in the air
What do
fryer.
you put it at 75
Is
degrees?
it plugged in?
What do you got? You put
Yes,
it at like
that's-
350. It costs you like 8 minutes.
All right.
Worth it.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
not worth it.
I mean, the big thing is you're not using oil. It's healthier.
Right. And cheaper.
Sometimes you use oil.
The
You don't
air is your oil.
Oil is very
you don't want it to
expensive, by the
stick
way.
to the
Are you
aluminum
guys
foil.
alleging the toaster is now obsolete?
Obsolete.
We haven't even mentioned the toaster.
Haven't mentioned
Yeah.
the toaster.
No, he said didn't he say the microwave was arguing with the toaster?
I'll tell you, the microwave toaster. Throw that away.
That was a good combo.
If you have a microwave toaster, useless.
If you want to have a conversation in the kitchen between two sad items, the toaster is commiserating with the waffle iron. Those two things, they're down in the in the bottom shelf where nobody ever looks. They're going, "Hey man, we used to matter in this room."
But the waffle
What
iron,
happened?"
the waffle iron will always have its place, though. If I'm in the mood for waffles, I'm going there.
I use all of these. I use all of this.
You
in my
use a
house.
waffle iron?
Yeah, we have that waffle maker deal in
You
our
make
house.
waffles?
Yeah, we do.
What?
What's the matter with you?
I mean, that is like first ballot wedding
He's going
registry
box
mistake.
waffle.
Why did I ask for
I know.
this? What did I think I was going to be?
That box mix.
I use the waffle maker. We use a microwave. We also have air fryer and toaster. I got whatever I want.
You use a refrigerator?
Yes.
Really?
How about a fondue pot? You got one
no,
of those?
No, we don't have that. No.
Okay.
You got a freezer?
Yeah, I got a freezer.
Do you call
What's
it
the matter with you?
You call it an ice box?
No, call it a freezer.
Yeah, I don't know anybody that does that.
You got a sink?
Yeah, I got a sink.
Nice.
You got a junk drawer in your kitchen?
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you got in there?
Batteries.
Yeah.
Headphones.
Headphones.
Yeah.
Wires, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of wires.
Pens,
Really?
Paper clips.
I think you guys are blaspheming against the
Push
microwave.
pins.
I don't think you're giving the microwave. What Amin is entrenched on this.
Popcorn.
Yeah, where else are you making that
All
popcorn?
microwaves have right now is popcorn.
That's it. Take away
I'm gonna tell
popcorn.
you right now. The microwave is watching the game right now and talking about back in my day we would have done it this way and that way. No, you wouldn't. You would have been lost out here in today's game with these athletes, these super athletes, these air fryers coming in. And by the way, air fryer, look over your shoulder. The hydration oven comes soon.
How do I
right?
heat up
Like Back to the
spaghetti? How do
Future?
I heat up spaghetti out of the fridge? Microwave. It's the only way.
Air
It's the
fryer.
only thing it has going on, and you can do it in the air fryer. You can. Just put
Does
a
it
little-
better?
Just do a little olive oil in there so it doesn't get too dry. I'm telling you, microwave's got to be looking around like, man, am I next?
You guys are saying, and I don't use the air fryer enough to do this, to know the answer to my question.
That's obvious by listening.
You guys are saying that the microwave is only useful at this point for popcorn and nothing else. That the air fryer
I'm trying
can
to think
do
of
everything else.
Yes, the air fryer can do. Popcorn is the only thing I can think of that's like that has to go in the
little
microwave.
instant oatmeal, I guess it still has a purpose. A little instant mac and cheese. For the little ones, you need a microwave. But
I
I'm
can't
telling
air
you,
fry my daughter's milk.
if it comes in a plastic, like a little carton, a styrofoam carton, all right,
Yeah,
fine.
you're right.
You still have a purpose, but air fryer is totally won over the game.
I'll reheat stuff in the micro.
You guys sound like people in 2010 trying to tell me, but I need the physical keyboard. Like, what are you talking about? What are we doing here? We're caping for this relic of the past? It's literally from the 50s. It might as well come with like one of those atom drawings with the electrons flying all over it.
The microwave is from the 50s. I would have thought it's more recent than
What
that.
a development!
It is.
The microwave is
The cars are from the 1880s.
I thought
We
it was
still
from the
use them.
70s, the microwave.
The
no?
microwave is 75 years old. That stuns me.
That can't be.
I don't believe.
1945 by Percy Spencer.
That was a good man right there.
I am.
He has to have had cancer, right?
Stunned. Put it on the poll, Juju at Le Batard Show. Does the
Stage 6.
is it guaranteed that the inventor of the microwave had stage 6 cancer? Died of stage.
Do we need the stage?
Because, well,
Yeah.
you know,
Yes.
Amin
Yes.
giggled at the stage, but it's surely the trial and error of 1945 microwaves would be something that would be imperfect enough that for sure that guy fried his face. Like
There is no
accidentally.
current cancer right now on Earth that matches the first cancer that came out of that first microwave.
The first
shit
microwave
would-
was refrigerator sized, weighed over 750 pounds, and cost $5,000 at that time.
He died of a heart
You ever seen-
attack. There's
ever
no
watch
information
Incredible Hulk?
suggesting.
Or Percy.
Remember, like the gamma rays hitting Bruce Banner? Like that's exactly what happened. They turned that thing on. They probably tried to make popcorn, like you
There you go.
jackasses.
It's so
Next thing you know,
it's so
stage 6.
inefficient. You're just throwing some corn kernels in something the size of a fridge, and you're sending all of the world's radiation at it to make a single piece of popcorn. It seems inefficient. How much did it weigh? How much would? Give me more details.
750 pounds. It cost $5,000, which at that time is
Oh my
a ton
God!
of money.
Yes, for popcorn. Yeah. How many different things were you using it for in 1945?
Now I'm seeing the first popular home countertop model was released in '67 for $495.
That's more like it.
Still, 67 is earlier than I would have thought. Put it on the poll as well, Juju, at Le Batard Show. Would you have guessed that the microwave had been invented in 1945? Yes or no?
I have a question that's out of left field, but how does Tyler Herro injured and having surgery? I mean, last week we were talking about him.
know.
We were talking about him as potentially the worst defender in the league. No one mentioned that, hey, yeah, but he's got this thing that he's dealing with. Where did this come from?
Ankle. They announced it a couple of weeks ago.
Like he injured himself like working out in the offseason?
I got the impression it was like a lingering thing that they're finally having surgery
that's
on.
infuriating.
That's
then.
bad timing.
Why did they do that then? He's going to be out 2 months.
That can't be right. That can't be right. What Greg is saying, that there is that they would wait that long for something that could have been done 2 months ago.
Well, him and
I
Kachuk
think-
are both going to be out the same amount of time.
Yeah, but Kachuk
No, but
is
Kachuk, it's strategic.
yeah, it's a strategic thing to take
Right.
advantage of the league's salary cap rules. But Tyler Herro is hugely important. What's going on here? I mean,
He should have jumped
Yeah,
in
I
the
think-
pool. He could have come back later if you're Kachuk, right?
You were saying, Amin?
The policy usually is to try to see if you can rehab without a surgical option. That's the number one option. It's like, do we have to have surgery? And so you try to rehab and see how it goes. This thing for him happened, I think, in the middle of the summer, and apparently the rehab wasn't working, and so they went to the surgical option.
Did you enjoy watching Belichick lose this weekend? Is it something that you're still paying attention to, or is it something you've moved on from?
Dan, it was so uneventful. It was in my weekend observations, and I took it out. I had a joke about, like, oh, the season is still young, just like Belichick likes it. But I'm like, no, irrelevant. You don't even get the throwaway, low-hanging fruit joke, Bill Belichick. Come back when you mean something.
Did you see the kiss on the sideline between Belichick and his girl?
I wasn't paying attention. I told you.
Yeah, it was pretty inappropriate.
It was amazing.
It definitely was not. It was
Can't
definitely
believe
not
he did that.
AI. Definitely not AI.
Wait, you guys want to show it to Amin? Can Amin see it right now?
Amazing or
Do you-
inappropriate?
It was something that I think you don't normally see on a sideline. John Gruden on the poorly rated FS1 Wake Up with Barstool show complained about Mike Lombardi and Bill Belichick.
Here you go, Amin.
Here you go, Amin.
This is before the game.
It was stunning to see this before the
isn't.
game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Incredible. What was he thinking?
Wait, that's not Bill Belichick.
Sure looks
As soon
like
as he
him.
picked her up, the red flag was him picking her
That's
up.
when it threw you off. He picked her up.
You know,
He's back out doing that.
You were surprised by the man's strength. Good talking to you, Amin. See you later.
All right, Cinepub movie this week is a Kevin James movie that I don't even remember the name. It's terrible. It's something about him being an assassin.
You
sell.
don't remember the name of it?
The movie has a very long title. It's something. He's a writer, but in his books he writes himself as an assassin character, and then people think that the book is real, so they hire him to be an assassin, but he's really just Kevin James, a fat guy.
True story?
Based on a true story, yeah.
See you
Like
later,
that
Amin.
Sean Payton movie.
Hey, folks, it's Mike Ryan, and it's also football season. That's right. Things just kicked off. I celebrated a big dub with my friends and my trusty Miller Lite right there beside me because Miller Time is the secret ingredient to football time. Miller Time makes everything a good time. I love Miller Lite. You know why? Because Miller Lite is brewed for flavor with simple ingredients, rich toffee notes, and that iconic golden color. And here's a kicker, folks. In its 50th year of existing, it's just 96 calories and 3.2 carbs per 12 ounces. The original light beer since 1975 and still hidden 5 decades later. Whether you're at the game or at your home on your couch with your friends, put out a nice little cold cooler of Miller Lite and make sure the drinks keep coming because it is football time and you want that beer that hits different. Miller Lite, great taste. 96 calories. Go to MillerLite.com/stand to find delivery options near you, or you can pick up some Miller Lite pretty much anywhere they sell beer. It's Miller time. Celebrate responsibly. Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 96 calories and 3.2 carbs per 12 ounces.
All right, let's bring Juju aboard here. Juju, how you doing?
All right, man. How y'all doing, man?
What's-
Like you had a great time this weekend at that UM tailgate, brother.
Oh man, come on now. We had the booze flowing, we had the food, we had Florida Panthers. You were jealous.
Yes, sir. And my boy Zaz had the hat to the front. I ain't never seen my boy with the hat to the front.
You know, I gotta be at my professional best. You know, when I'm there for ESPN. What are you laughing at over there, Chuckles?
That's hilarious. Professional best. Interviewing Paul Maurice wearing a Panthers shirt.
That's right.
Of course, because you're a professional. You're a journalist.
Well, when I'm over there doing my ESPN shtick, I got to be very professional. That's what that was on Saturday.
There you go. Okay.
Over here, I could be me. This is my authentic self, Juju.
Yes, sir. And it's beautiful. I love it.
What stood out to you yesterday with the NFL?
Oh man, I gotta tell Dan, brother, stop it. I care about you when it comes to the Chiefs,
Yep,
man.
he's doing the thing.
We keep saying that their offense it's not the same anymore. I got 4 words for Dan: Rashee Rice, Xavier Worthy. Like, that's gonna make things so different, bro. Like, the fact that they got the win last night, you know what I mean? It was boring, of course, but dare I say, take 2 of the top weapons away from any quarterback. They're gonna look kind of lackluster as well.
The Chiefs next week have the Ravens. Rashee Rice is still out for another 3 games.
Comes back week 6 or through week 6? I know it's something like that.
I think it's
6 games.
Yeah, 6 games.
Yeah.
So another few games he's still out, and maybe Worthy comes back next week, maybe not. They got the Ravens next week. I mean, Juju, like, the Chiefs dropped to 1-3. You may need a little more than returning Rashee Rice and Xavier Worthy.
I'm pretty sure come the playoff time, as long as they get the wild card, as long as they get in there somehow, look, my Josh Allen and my Bills, we would hate to see them in a wild card spot. Just let me say that right there. I don't want to see them in the playoffs. So I don't care what their record is. You got to have faith in Patrick Mahomes
That's
and them
such
boys.
a good point because he's a Bills fan. Bills fans must be just, please, Chiefs, have an off year. Like, if I'm a Bills fan right now, I am just praying for the Chiefs. Just get out of my life for 1 year.
Well, look, the Chiefs, they have the Ravens at home next week. Then they're at the Jaguars. But then they have the Lions after that. I mean, Chiefs could be staring at, what are we talking here, 2-4 by the time Rashee Rice gets back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm still afraid of them, no matter what.
Juju Asia Wilson got her WNBA record, 4th MVP award. Was that a surprise at all? Like, wasn't Afisa Collier like a big contender as well?
Yeah, I feel like for most of the years, it was Nafisa's to win and lose. And then the Aces strung 17 wins together. And you can't sneeze at that. And within those 17 wins, they handily beat the Aces. And Asia just looked like Asia. So I think that she snatched it from Nafisa this year, deserving to win it. Bam brought out the award yesterday. It was a lovely day. But I saw something crazy as hell in that ceremony in that room. The owner of the Raiders, Mark Davis, had on a pink wig to celebrate Asia Wilson, dog. Oh my goodness.
And that's her dad.
Right.
Because apparently all the Ace staff as well were all in pink wigs. But Mark Davis partaking in this was a delight.
Juju, does this anoint Asia Wilson as the best WNBA player ever? Would you say that or no?
Ooh, I think it does.
Really?
I hadn't heard that sentence until now, and I actually think it does because 4 MVPs is bananas. You got to give it to her.
Better than Maya Moore.
Uh-oh. Don't quote me on that. Maya Moore still the GOAT. Yeah, she left basketball for a humanitarian reason, got her man out of jail. So, yeah, I'll leave that to Maya Moore. Close second, Asia Wilson.
All right. Juju, you got some jokers of the weekend for us?
Oh, yeah, man. Oh, my goodness, man. Arch Manning, you know I love you. You know we love your dad and his podcast. Go listen to it right now. But Arch, you playing Sam Houston, man. You can't flex up on the Sam Houston guy after you scored a touchdown. Come on, man. Look at this.
That's a bad look.
That's a good point.
What was the score in the game at this time?
A lot to not a lot.
Oh, no.
Right. That was horrible. Do it against Bama, as my boy say. And also another one, number 47 from the Rams during that epic block kick at the end of the game, which swung the hearts of America one way or the other after the game. Look at number 47 right here. He's supposed to be blocking Jordan Davis, I think. I'm not sure what he's doing, but he is looking out of sorts, out of place. Video team, if you got that picture of my brother, look at 47.
What is happening?
What are you doing?
He's like, who's next?
Right.
Oh, man.
Boom roasted, and now who's next? Right. Come on, brother. You can't let that snapshot be on the exact game winning or losing play if that's you.
Juju, what do we need? Where are we right now with the WNBA playoffs? What's going on?
Bruh, the Indiana Fever are stunning the world right now. They went into Las Vegas on Asia's Day and got the game 1 victory against the Vegas Aces. They eliminated my Atlanta Dream last week, and it hurt so bad. Like, being there was the saddest day ever. But now they are actual contenders. They showed the Aces yesterday, hey, we're not just here to be here. We here to take it. Caitlin got the Air Force Ones, the black Air Force Ones on. I mean, they looking good. I don't think they're going to be able to do it completely, but at the same time, expectations are here and they are here. You feel me? So salute to them, as well as the Mercury went into Minnesota yesterday and caught the L. Minnesota be like I say, bro, they like the Golden State Warriors back in the day. No fourth quarter lead is safe against the Lynx. No matter what, you better not let up at all because they will take the game from you. And this
is best of 5 now, right?
Yes, sir. Best of 5. First round was best of 3. Second round, best of 5. Championship series, best of 7.
Juju, you got some polls for us? What do we got?
Yes, sir. First poll. Has Tulsa ever at one time been good at football? Hold on. I just lost my place. 30% of the audience say yes. 70% of the audience said no, they have never been.
Yeah,
damn.
That sounds right.
Can you run down the hill the way Dabo does and lose?
No.
77% of the audience says no, you can't.
No, everybody knows that.
Is anyone hiring an HVAC company because of their patriotism? 70% of the audience says no, they are not. Is anyone not hiring an HVAC company because of their patriotism? 57% of the audience says no, they are not.
I'm surprised. Yeah.
Did the creator of the first microwave for sure die of stage 6 cancer? 86% of the audience says yes, and those are your polls.
Good job, Juju.
All right.
Thanks.
Thank you, guys.